If you're fully vaccinated and you want the world to know, you can always keep your vaccination card handy. Places like Office Depot and Staples will even laminate it for you for free. But there's another option, a wearable type of ID. Denver 7's Eric Lufer explains.
Good morning. It's called Immuniband, a first of its kind wearable piece of vaccine identification. It's nothing extravagant, but it's valuable for sure. It's a wristband that has a QR code on the back that links to your vaccination card. So there's an ability to access the initial documentation. With the CDC saying it's okay for fully vaccinated people to gather, showing off that wristband is your way of saying, hey, I'm safe to be around. I talked with physician Jay Teshoff Burnton, the president of Immuniband LLC.
And as we get back into the public, there's a little bit of fear. And anything we can do to make that fear less is something that helps all of us. And so this is a way to say, I've been through the vaccination process.
The vaccination card that you get initially, it's free. The wristband will cost you, it's $20 online. You can go to immuniband.com. That's where you'll certify that you've been fully vaccinated. You upload your card, and then the Immuniband will be sent to you. So there it is, another option for you if you want those around you to know you got the shot. I'm Eric from Denver 7.
If you're
Shalom, Yashala Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give infinity honors to my Lord and Savior, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well in truth and sincerity. Salutations to the shepherds of Berea camp. Salutations to the house of David, man, women, and children out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Salutations to the hopeful elect, and the Most High raised you up in a speedily fashion. It's the brother Karal Kakahan from the shepherds of Berea camp. And just here with you with a little quick video. As you see right here, World Star Hip Hop. The title says Thoughts. Doctor creates Immuniband bracelet designed to digitally access and show, as you know, you can read it right here, jab record. Okay, so you would look at a situation like this and you would think that this is something that's small, it's insignificant, this has been going on for over a year now. So okay, this is just another way for them just to track who's been taking these precautions dealing with the jab, right? But you have to understand that this is all very, very sinister and very serious to take to thought, because what a lot of these people don't see is that this is the end game right here, man. They are using this situation that's been going on in the last year and this jab as a means to an end. That's why we brothers always say the end game. And why is that? Because this is just a prelude to the mark of the beast, which we know, okay, and believe is the RFID chip, okay, thus saith the Bible. And why is that? Because a lot of you people, man, have run to go take this jab, okay? They put out, what they call the pressure from above, pressure from below, okay? They have all you people running to them, okay, like cattle. Running to them like cattle, man, like livestock, to go get administered by this jab, okay? And now they are creating other ways to make it more visible for people to know that you've been marked by this jab, okay? Now I want to bring out a precept. Let's get these scriptures, man, to show you that this person that's devising all this, these are, your enemies, man. It says Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, okay? And was going to go into it. And Esau was a cunning hunter, okay? So this particular person right here, name was Esau, which in the Hebrew means what? Wasted away is he, man. It says, was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, all right? And who fits those characteristics, man? Who's the ones that's constantly always dealing with the livestock and always out to all these different hiking and trying to hunt and just kill certain animals just so they could post it up on their wall and take pictures of it just so they could be. Matter of fact, they just had an article that came out where they're looking for volunteers to go kill hundreds of bison, man. You know what I'm saying? Who is these individuals that's causing this mayhem? Who's these individuals that's constantly hunting, constantly looking at other fields, meaning other lands, okay? Other countries to go conquer and destroy. It says a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And we know Jacob goes to who? you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, okay, you Israelites, okay? And that's just like Jake's spirit, okay, to always be at home. They would say, nah, I'm at home chilling, right? So I just want to bring this out to let you know it's a certain man that's causing this hunting spirit on this world, that's calling a warlike spirit on this world, nothing but death. And that's exactly what this right here was a product of, man. You know, what you've seen in the last year was a product of this man, okay? It was a product of this person pushing out, you know, this thing we've been dealing with for the last year, okay, which has caused, you know, hundreds of thousands of deaths, man. All right. So now that we have that, we also have to go into the mindset of this person, because you have to understand, you know, for you so-called blacks, Latinos, and American Indians, man, when you was brought over here on slave ships, you were not brought over here, okay, to have equal rights, okay? You were not brought over here to be more superior than the person that's ruling, okay? In this world, okay, they are looked at as being the masters of this domain, man, okay? And they were set up that way when you read Job 9-24. But let me just read this. So just to get a little backstory, let's go to Exodus 21 and start at 1. It says, now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. Okay, so these are particular rules or laws that were set up in this situation, which we're about to go into. Verse 2 says, if thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. You see that? So that mentality back then was, yo, if you had a servant, guess what? For 6 years they serve, but the 7th year you let them go. You see, and that goes just a, you see how that number 7 is very powerful, because that aligns also with Yahweh, man. You know, the 7th day he rested, the Sabbath. Guess what? On that time, it's time to get that person rest, man. Let them free. Okay. It says verse 3. It says, if he came in by himself, okay, he came in by himself, not married, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him, right? So if they both came in together, okay, and served, guess what? It's only right that once it's that 7th year, they both are able to go free. We're going to get to the point. Verse 4, it says, if his master has given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. Right now, you have to understand that in this world, remember, we had to serve slavery, the transatlantic slave trade. And what did they do? The transatlantic slave trade, okay, we was sent out on different ports. They had a slavery block set up. And what did these Edomites do, man? What did the wicked of this world do? They sold us, okay? They bought us as property. And that's what's going on still to this very day. You know, a lot of you Jakes will get upset and talk about equal rights and how they able to kill us in the streets like that. Think about their mindset. We are cattle to them. They have ownership over us. That's their mentality, man. You know, don't ever forget, just because this is 2021, they still look at us as being their property. Why do you think we have identification cards? Why do they constantly want to pump us with their their vaccines the day we are born? Okay, giving us administering to us, all these different things from the day we are born, man. Okay, you are labeled as 3/5 of a man for a reason. All right, and that's something that our people don't understand. The Constitution wasn't meant for you. These people look at us as cattle. They look at us as being their property, and they do as they will with us, man. Now, we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakwadash, guess what? There's going to be a remnant that's not going to bow down to that, okay? That's going to constantly go out there on the highways and byways and push this word in truth and sincerity, recognizing our only master as being, what? Yahweh Yahweh Shah. But in the physical sense, in this wicked world, that's how these devils look at us, man. Because anything that they conquer, they claim for themselves as being their spoils. Okay? And we are their spoils. That's how they look at us. That's why they don't feel no way when they're around us. They look at us again as being cattle. And I have to reiterate that. Verse 5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. And guess what? 2/3 of our people, okay, now have this mindset. Okay, 2/3 of our people have this mindset. They love Esau, okay? They love the wicked of this world. They love these wicked elites. They love men, okay? And with that being said, they want to cling on to that. They want to cling on to the wickedness of this life, man, okay? And by them reverencing, giving reverence to this wicked man as being their master and their power, saying they love that and they love their possessions, meaning what? Their wife, their child, and that's the same thing that's going to happen now today. You're going to have a wife, and she was, oh, come on, just get the just get the jab. Just get the jab. We gotta protect ourselves. We gotta protect our health. Don't you care for us? Don't you care for our children? What are they going? Not going to go free. Meaning what? You're going to be bound, but now you're going to be bound by what? Bound to America, bound to Egypt, bound to Satan. Okay, it said the truth shall set you free. Okay, when you are going back into the philosophies of this man and their way of life, or what they believe is to cure you, which really is just to keep you more in bondage. Okay, you are saying that you love this man in his society. Verse 6, it says, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. You see, and that's what's going on. This what you see right now is just a prequel to the same thing. You guys are accepting this man's jab, man. Y'all saying, no, we believe in you. We believe in your so-called medicines and your remedies and what you think is best for us. Why? Because you have painted the picture that you are the Most High. You are the ones that have gone into the moon and gone to the stars and set up satellites and technology. You are the ones. You are the ones that have conquered everything. You are the ones that, with Michelangelo and Leonardo, have made the different paintings and whitewashed the images as being this power. Caesar Borgia painting them as, Jesus Christ, which we understand that's not our Lord and Savior, it's Yahweh Shah. But the point is, they have painted this image of who a power is, and you people fell for it. The same ones that wanted to run back to Egypt, and you were saying, no, give me this all, man. And let's go into this word, because this right here was a form of branding, okay? Just like in slavery, they would brand the Israelites, man, because they looked at it as being their property. So you would know if the person's name was Lynch. Okay, they would put the emblem of Lynch and brand that onto the slave skin. So anybody that sees them would know, okay, that's from the house of Lynch. Basically cattle, man. It says, a boring instrument, man. Okay, so that's like the same type of instrument. You know what? Let me see. Let me see if I could Google this real quick. Salakia Hakim. But it's the same thing you do with like cattle. Like cows, things of that nature. See, here you go. This was a little different. That was, as you can see, let's go back here real quick. I want to jump the gun. See, but they did that in the ear. Okay, so this way, people would know that you are their property, and that's what goes right back to this video right here. Okay. What is this saying? It's saying that if you put on this bracelet, everybody will know for sure that you took our jab. Okay? But again, all this is a prelude to what's really about to go down. All this right here is just data. Okay, we got this much people to do that just with this. Okay, so we know automatically these are the same people that's going to be able to take the RFID chip. Okay, so it's just all about data. That's what it's all about, man. And if you don't have faith and you took this, you definitely, and I say that confidently, you definitely, if you don't have faith that you took this jab, you definitely going to take that RFID chip, man. You're going to take that mark of the beast. Because guess what? We're not in a situation where, I'll bring that out when we get there. I'm going to jump the gun. That was the main point that I wanted to bring out. Let me, on that scripture, let me go to the next one. We got Sirach 5:15. It says, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small, you see? And this right here is a great matter. Even if it's played as being something small, like, okay, now, we can just see who has it. Okay, that's cool. It's still a great matter, man. Why is that? Because all of this is leading to the end game, to what they really trying to do. But they do it so subtle as being a hunter. The scriptures refer to him as being a hunter. That's what a great hunter does. It what? It surveys the land, okay? It gets itself in position. It monitors its prey, okay? What's their eating habits? What's their living conditions? What you think National Geographic is about? These are the same people that monitor everything about different cattle, what they eat, what's their favorite, what do they do when it rains, what do they do when it's sunny. That's what a hunter does, how to survey the land, when they should take their gun out, when they should shoot. Maybe they should shoot this way to see if it runs that way. That's what these people are doing, man. These individuals, the line of this person right here, these people are hunters. And that's why the scripture is saying, be not ignorant of anything in a great or small matter. This is not to help you. They make it seem like, okay, this is so, other people can know. No, this is so these elites can know, man. But they say other people because they want you to feel comfortable. Like, okay, now I can see what my neighbor, if they took it or not. No, it's for them. It's for their supremacy. We got Revelations 13:16. It says, and he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, right? Both small and great. Okay, meaning what? Somebody that's great in the society, somebody that's looked at as a Tyler Perry, that everybody always talks about, or somebody great in the society like a Michael B. Jordan, one of these actors that all these women going crazy about and come out with these movies. Small as being, a regular person that's on the street. Nobody that, pays any mind to that person. It says rich or poor, that's self-explanatory. Somebody that's rich, whether it be Mayweather, whether it be Oprah, there's levels to it. Or somebody that just be poor, somebody that's on the street, having a hard time, don't have a place to stay, in a shelter. It says free. Just like our brothers out here right now. We out here free, able to go in the highways and byways and prophesy. And it says bound. People that's incarcerated, okay, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay, and that word mark goes what? To charagma, which pretty much means to what? Insert something in you, man. Okay? To insert something in you, man. All right, and that's what they're getting ready to do. Because what do you see going on right now? They're administering this jab to everybody, man. Okay, and again, this is the prequel. We're not saying that that's the mark of the beast, but we're saying this is a trial run. This is what they're using, okay, as data. And also, on the spiritual side, it shows a lack of your faith. These are the people that they know, okay, we know they're going to take these scriptures right here, what it's talking about, the mark. It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. You see that, man? So guess what? Nobody's going to be able to buy or sell unless you have that mark, if you want to be part of this wicked society, okay? Which means what? Which means for all you people out here that think that you found another way to live or another way to get out the matrix, or, oh, we don't need this devil. Guess what? Sure, we got E-Trade, we got cryptocurrency, we got stock options, we good. We cut them out. Guess what? If you don't have that mark, how you going to be able to log into your E-Trade? How you going to be able to log into your Ameritrade? How you going to be able to even cash out? How you going to be able to even buy your stocks? Did y'all forget everything you guys are using is designed by this devil? They control the marketplace. They control the businesses. Even if you say, okay, black owned, who did you get your loans from? And even then, you still have to eat. You don't have your own foods. And even if you was to grow it, after a while, you got to get some seeds. Who you going to buy it from? You see, this whole thing is about faith, man. And who's going to be the chosen and who's not? Who's going to be of the 1/3, the elect, and who's going to be of the 2/3, man? Okay, it says, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, verse 18. It says, he that had the mark, it says, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See, this is a man. This is that hunter. Okay? This is that hunter, man. That hunter that wants supremacy, that wants to rule everything in the land, that wants you to be his cattle. You see how it all comes back, man? That's exactly what's going on. When you read Exodus 21, this is what these devils are doing, but they're doing it in a sinister manner, okay? They're doing it in a sinister manner. We're not saying this is sinister. We're saying they are doing it in a sinister manner, man, okay? And that's their mindset, that they was able to conquer us, sell us, okay, Still have us in slavery to this very day, because just because they took the chains off don't mean that we mentally not enslaved. Okay? They still have certain things set up. We are in slavery, Akim. When you look at America, it means what? It goes back to being bitter. The scriptures refer to this place as being what? Spiritually Sodom and Egypt, bondage. Verse 18, it says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Exactly, and that goes back to what? The barcode system. Okay, everything that you buy has a barcode on it. I don't care if it's your laptop, your desktop. I don't care if it's your cell phone. I don't care if it's a book that you bought. It has a barcode on it because what? You had to pay for that item. So when you take this thing, you are saying that you are the new property. You are the new item. You are the cattle. And that's why they refer to us as being cattle. They refer to us as animals, as monkeys. Okay? So this right here is a heavy article, man. Because this is just to show this device is coming out so they could track everybody that has it. So what are you guys going to do when that time of the mark of beast? Which is already out, but it's not mass produced yet. It's not fully pushed out upon the people yet, man. Certain countries, they are already implementing this thing. So what are you guys going to do in that time? Psalms 64:1. It says, to the chief magician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Lord, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. You see that, man? These are prayers that brothers need to constantly push out, especially in these times most of all. Because we at the end of this thing, man. We at the end of this thing, Akim. It says, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. You see that? And guess what? David understood who his enemies were. Our people to this very day don't understand who our enemies are. Because if you understood, you would not think that this right here is a good idea. If our people understood that, they wouldn't even came up with this ban right here. Because guess what? Nobody would have took the jab. Not anybody in Israel anyway. But we understand prophecy has to be fulfilled. And 2/3 got to go. And you so-called blacks like the American Indians gave them a reason to make a bracelet like this, because there's so many of y'all that ran over there to take that damn jab, man. See, David said, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. See, he understood his enemy and stayed the hell away from him. Verse 2 says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. See that? So these elites, man, okay, these wicked elites that control everything, all the resources that set up the hedge funds, that set up the banks, okay, that put you in these conditions, man, that set up the projects, which is exactly what it is, a project, okay, that set up all these different rappers and actors, okay, to talk about killing each other, okay, and give them a platform so this way it could brainwash the rest of our spiritually weak people within Israel. David said, hide me from the secret counsel, because guess what? They have counsel, Akim. Y'all looking at TV all day long. These people are having counsel. They distract you by all these different devices, but they'll have a counsel about how to kill you, man, how to take you out. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep reading. It's going to explain. It says, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, which means what? They are workers of iniquity, man. You know how you go to work and you clock in and you clock out? You did a good day's work and you said, whew, good time for me to go home, maybe get a cold one, you know? These people clock in. These people clock in and never clock out. How about that? They don't have to clock in for a certain shift. No, they 24/7, man. Scriptures tell you what? They do iniquity upon their beds. Okay? And when it's light, they practice it. They are constantly working iniquity, man. They don't take breaks. Satan doesn't take a break. Verse 3, it says, who whipped their tongue like a sword. You see that, man? So anytime you hear these individuals, right, on TV, in person, talking, just know that it's a sword. Know that everything they're saying to you are lies, it's wickedness. It's about destruction. It's never for your welfare, for your welfare, man. It's never for your best interest. is always about destroying you. These people are a sword. A sword is a killing instrument. It says, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. You see that, man? So when they're constantly deleting our videos that we constantly push up, when they're constantly trying to say that we are terrorists, which we are not, that's them shooting their arrows at us, man. When they are setting up this whole term of toxic masculinity and talking about women liberty, okay, that is them shooting their arrows at us, man. Pushing out this effeminate state on our people, on the men of our people, I should say. That is them shooting their arrows, man. It says verse 4, that they might shoot in secret at the perfect. You see that? So these people are shooting in secret. Because that's what a hunter does. A hunter doesn't just come straight out in front of his prey and they say, all right, just stand right there. Hold on. Let me get this alignment ready. Okay, let me get this sniper thing here. Just stay right there. All right. No, because then you're gonna run. That's the point of them being the devil. They are deceptive. They can't come at you straight. A hunter knows if it was to see a gazelle. No, matter of fact, if a hunter saw a lion, which we are, Judah, okay, the representation of Israel, that lion, if it was to come straight out and it have a weapon on it, it would be a problem. A problem for that hunter. No, he has to do it in secret. He has to hide behind the bushes. He has to hide behind the trees. AKA, he has to hide behind the media. Okay? He has to hide behind the Black Lives Matter. All these different funds that they set up, making it seem like they're trying to help, but it's for your destruction. Okay? They have to hide behind the Planned Parenthood. They hide behind these things. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. So now if you don't know that they're there and they're shooting at you, tasing you, what's the word, man? Tranquilizing you, you don't see where it's coming. You're like, okay, it's something regular. No, it's not. They're slowly killing you, man. And David understood that they are shooting in secret. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem Kawadash, we know that. Okay, why? Because the Most High gave us the light of these holy scriptures, and because of that, it shines light on the wicked for us, so we can understand what's going on. It says, suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. You see that? And these people don't fear not, man. They shoot right at us, man. It says, verse 5, says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? You see, and that's what's going on with this. They're saying, coming out with this, who's going to see us? Who's really going to believe that we doing this for ourselves just so we could track who took this jab for the data to understand who's going to take this mark of the beast? Then with that also to see who didn't take it. Okay, let's see what we're going to do now. Let's see how we can maneuver and set up different strategies. Okay, let's see how much resistance we even had with people trying to take this jab. Let's see, did we open them up in the clinics? Okay, we was to establish martial law right now. What would happen? That's what all this is about, man. That's what all this is about. It says, who shall see them? And that's the question for y'all brothers. Do y'all see them? Did the Most High spiritually open you up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to see and recognize this man, where he is, what he's doing, and how he's doing it, man? And what's the end game behind this devil? You know, but that's the main point. Y'all brothers out there, y'all Akim, Akwap, y'all keep praying, man. Okay, y'all stay focused. Don't look at this as being something light, because it's not. Ultimately, it's going to lead to that end game, man. Again, it's just a prelude for them getting ready to establish, you know, their order out of chaos, which is what they want to bring in, man. Their new world order, okay, that mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, okay, which is the mark of the beast, thus saith the Bible, man. All right? So I pray it's been edifying. I'd like to give infinity honors to my Lord and Savior, Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahushua, B'Shem, Rakagwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS that rule well in true sincerity. Salutations to the house of David, man, women, and children out there pushing his word in true sincerity. Salutations to the shepherds of Berea camp, and salutations to the hopeful elect. May the Most High raise you up in speedy fashion. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom.